Well, folks, if you haven't watched segment 1, go on ahead and watch it. But we are on to segment 2 here. Second of 2 segments, just in case you're wondering. But yes, of our first round here in the CDL preseason. So 8 preseason games happening today, 4 done in the books. The next 4 about to happen on the field right now. The first of those, the Toronto Titans on the road to do battle with the Atlanta Avengers. Matt Geiser hitting the field for the first time in 2022 with his Avengers squad. Of course, his Phoenix Firebirds, they got first round bye, so we will see them on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. So we might very well be playing CDL drinking games. Well, at least I will. You guys can if you want, I suppose. Anyhow, so cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyways, the Toronto Titans, the league-operated team that made their first playoff appearance last season, made a little bit of changes that, I don't know, we'll see how it works out. Now, in tryouts, it seemed to work out well. We'll see how it does here. Rocket Oil Jr., am I mistaken? Am I getting that right? Yes, Rocket Oil Jr. leads the way for the Toronto Titans today, followed by Indy 5 Jr. At the captain spot is Wen, and at 5-point gainer is Synchro. To the home side of the field, we've got the Atlanta Avengers. Matt Geiser's squad leading the way today with Mika, followed by Who at the middleman spot. At the captain spot, it is going to be the rookie on this team. He was the number 2 overall pick of the draft. That's Frostjet. And at 5-point gainer is Solar Reflex for the Avengers. So, just so I reiterate for myself, this is When, this is Who. So yes, we do got that kind of Abbott and Costello thing going on here in this game. We got these cars that are what 4-2 models. So one's called What Junior, another one's called When, another one's called Who. I think there's one named Why. And we're getting around to all the... I don't think we have a how yet. But anyways, we'll probably get there soon enough, I'm sure. So Rocket Oil Jr. and Mika gonna lead us off. And both cars staying alive here. The rookie, though, gets taken down 5-0. Atlanta in the lead. So that will bring out Indy 5. Am I not mistaken? Indy 5 Jr., I'm sorry. So Indy 5 Jr. now coming out there for the Toronto Titans, and gets a tie collision there, so both cars out of the game, 10-5. I'm not losing my place at all, so okay, here we go. This is where you could lose your place very easily. 10-5, Atlanta in the lead and looking for the win. That is Who out there. Who is out there trying to get the win for the Atlanta Avengers. You see Who is the yellow trim. The green trim is on Y. So here we go. Who versus Y. And interference. Or not Y. When. My mistake. When almost got flipped, but touched up for the interference. So because of that, he's still in it. Still 10-5. We're about to have a naming contest. No, I'm joking. So these two go at it. 2 defensive cars, the same model to boot. So they switch sides here. Playing from opposite sides of the field, and on a clip shot, a good flip there. So, Who goes down, When stays up, and we are tied at 10 apiece, as that brings out the rookie Frostjet for the Avengers. And he almost got taken down there. They go at it again. Able to stay up. What a move there. When able to stay alive. Frostjet putting up a good fight. Definitely the lighter, I would say the lighter of the two, at least it's seeming that way. Where his wheels are in better condition and he's getting pushed back further and he goes down. So the rookie taken out there 15-10 in favor of the Toronto Titans. Still now look to put this game away. And it's going to be Solar Reflex out there for the Avengers, trying to force overtime. Almost did. Both cars stay up, though. So this match continues. Solar Reflex able to stay alive. So these two cars continue to battle. And what a match here between these sides. And oh, almost a flip there. And yes, they will go back to their own sides. And it is over right there. Solar Reflex taken down 15-10. The Toronto Titans getting the victory over the Atlanta Avengers here on the opening day of the preseason. Coming up next, Detroit Devils on the road to do battle with the Denver Mustangs. Another Central Division showdown here on opening day of the 2022 CDL preseason. Well, CDL fans, moving on, and just want to correct the error if I made it. If I said 15-5 last game, I meant 15-10. You guys watch the games, you guys know how to count the scores, so you put the right score. No, anyway, 15-10. But I remember, I think in segment 1, I was speaking about Rising Heat 2, and I got him on the wrong team or whatnot, but he's out there on the field right now for the Denver Mustangs as they get set to take on the Detroit Devils. Central Division foes about to go head-to-head, and of course Detroit. Not a thing has changed from last year, so this is all trial run right here, just practice here in the preseason, but of course they still like to do well, I would certainly assume, as they have Pioneer leading the way, followed by V-Dub at the middleman spot. So the captain spot is going to be Spec Tight, and that 5-point gainer is Black Marinello. To the home side of the field, we've got the Denver Mustangs leading the way for them today. It's going to be Purple Custo. After Purple Custo comes the rookie here, Rising Heat 2. At the captain spot, it's Highlight, and that 5-point gainer for the Mustangs, it's Golden Rat. So really trying to emulate that mid-2000s kind of Tampa Bay Gators style, or mid to late 20 teens rather. Yeah, this would be 20 teens. So anyways, both teams set and ready to go. Detroit and Denver. Game is on, and Pioneer is down off the first collision. Got flipped quicker than a pancake at a Waffle House on a Sunday. 5-0 the score in favor of the Denver Mustangs. That brings out V-Dub in his second season. He did well for Detroit last year and gets a tie collision here. So make the score 10-5, and maybe Denver, I mean, they've changed their field type to soft field. It's working so far. 10-5 the scores. They're taking on a team that just made the playoffs the year before. Rising Heat 2, the rookie now out there, getting his first wheels on a CDL field. Is that even making sense? Yes. So as he takes on Spec Tight. Spec Tight, a legend in his own right. He's played in 2 Crash Bowls. Still looking to win that one. But needless to say, match continuing. 10-5 the score. The defense, oh, out of play. The only way that you can go out of play now. So out of play made there, still 10-5. Mustangs in the lead. Looking for what technically would be an upset. Almost interference there, but he's still up in that time. Definitely an interference. Makes no difference. He didn't get flipped in the process. Rising Heat 2. Trying to play just as well as his senior in New York does. And that time, he gets flipped though. You know, his first collision's happening against Spec Tight. So you gotta be a little I mean, it's like, okay, so who you take your first face off against? Oh, Sidney Crosby, right? Maybe not Sidney Crosby, but definitely, maybe like a Jack Eichel, maybe, right? Or something like that. Anyhow, trying to relate it to other sports, but we got a 10-10 game. Remember that. Anyway, Highlight and Spec Tight about to go at it. 2 defensive guys, and Highlight has the flip, Spec Tight down. And that makes it 15-10 right away. The Mustangs retaking the lead, now looking for the win. Black Marinello trying to force overtime here for the Detroit Devils. Highlight trying to get that win to send Denver to the second round here, and almost got flipped off of the rebound of the net. And off the net he goes, and he's down that time. And folks, as Rick Jenneret would say, we're headed into overtime here in the Car Demolition League for the first time in 2022. And yes, hit up the charity, $10. So $5 to St. Jude's, $5 to Animal Cancer Foundation. So we are tied at 15, heading into OT. going to be Golden Rat out here for the Denver Mustangs, Black Marinello out there for the Detroit Devils. We are in overtime. These two go at it. Both cars staying up, switching sides here. Mustangs and Devils still battling. Now this one cannot end in a tie, of course, because it's a tournament. So it could go multiple overtimes, and this time both cars able to stay alive in it yet again. What a match we got here. Denver and Detroit battling out, and now we've got a good flip. Golden Rat takes Black Marinello down. This one's over. 20-15 in OT. The Denver Mustangs get the win at home. They are moving on to the second round of this tournament. And big win there. 20-15 in OT. First overtime game of the season. We got 2 more matchups to go, and I'm really looking forward to it. Seattle Lumberjacks and the Miami Brawlers coming up. I've been waiting for the next 2. I've really been waiting for. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm just as much a fan of this sport or game as anyone else could be, but maybe more so. I mean, it kind of helps when you invent the thing, right? So anyways, Shane Geiser, defending world champion with his lesser of 2 teams, the Miami Brawlers taking on Seattle Lumberjacks. The team that has not made the playoffs since 2012, but they might be able to change it. We'll see what happens coming up. Well, folks, the Philadelphia Demons are the defending world champions of the Car Demolition League. Now, they are not going to play until Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. But that being said, their team owner is on the field today. So of course, you can own 2 teams at maximum here in the Car Demolition League. So Shane Geiser, defending world champion, his Miami Brawlers on the field to do battle with the Seattle Lumberjacks. Seattle, a league-operated team, but a team that's in a tough spot. They haven't made the playoffs since 2012, but for the past couple of years, boy, they've come close. Always the anticipation now, is there anyone new on this team? No, but their front runner today, Crazy Eyes, packed with a little tungsten putty. Is it going to help him? He's coming in here weighing in at 36 grams. It's a little maybe around the average, just barely above the average weight of a CDL car, which is right around 33 grams. So 36 grams, is it going to help him? I mean, this team is actually pretty heavy. I know that they are I believe they're a soft field team this year, but they're playing on the road here, so we'll see if anything really ends up making a difference for them. Because, of course, I think they prefer soft field. They picked that to be their home field. We're going to see how they do on a soft field here today, because another team picked the soft field to go on this year, the Miami Brawlers. So really close. There's 13 hard field teams and 11 soft field teams in the league. And this is the change Miami's going to make, but we get to see their rookie. I believe he was the 5th or 6th overall pick. I think 6th overall pick. And that is Speed Society leading the way. But anyways, let's get a look at the entire lineup on both sides. So it is going to be Crazy Eyes leading the way for the Seattle Lumberjacks today, followed by 76 at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's Black Spectite, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Rocket Oil. To the home side of the field, it's going to be Speed Society, the rookie, leading the way for the Miami Brawlers here today. Following him out there, it's going to be Gray Indy at the middleman spot. To the captain's spot, it's going to be Spinebuster, and at 5-point gainer, it's Monty. So both teams set and ready to go, and we'll see how the soft field does for both of them, because they both look for these good results here. And we are ready. Speed Society and Crazy Eyes matchup on. Tungsten Putty also packed in the Speed Society, and it worked right there. Crazy Eyes goes down, and the head's hanging low in Seattle off that one. But of course, it's just preseason. Have some faith, right? So anyways, 5-0 the score. Miami in the lead. As these two go at it, and this time Speed Society down in 76. He's just a big boy. He's like 63 grams. He's a heavy guy, big hitter. Gets the job done, and he is that hope, right, for the Lumberjacks, that he can just barrel people over. So 5-5, or I should say barrel cars over, and out of play. Gray Indy going out of play, that saves 76. What are we building netting for? These two go at it again, and that time a clipped Gray shot, but caught up in this mesh of the floor, and if you will. It's what do you call it? An Afghan blanket. So it does have natural holes in it that a front end can kind of catch and grab, So he goes out of play though again here. Still a 5-5 game between the Lumberjacks and the Brawlers. Make it 10-5, Lumberjacks in the lead. 76 is a big heavy car that beats people up. That's basically 76 his style. 10-5 now the scores, that brings out Spinebuster. Can his defensive skills come into play? Oh, it does. Able to kind of bounce off that netting too. He didn't touch up with anything, which is also amazing. Spin cycle maneuver there, and game is tied at 10 apiece. So that will bring out Black Spectite for the Lumberjacks. Game tied at 10. I was looking forward to Seattle and Miami. I'm not even playing. Here we are tied at 10 as these two go at it. Black Spectite and Spinebuster battling it out for that oh-so-critical 15-10 lead. These two go at it, and a good flip right here. Spinebuster gets it done. Miami takes their first lead of the day as Black Spectite goes down. Miami, I believe their last playoff run, they were the Mafia at the time, and it was 2017. If I remember correctly, we still did best of series, and I think it was then they had an entertaining showdown with Gowanda, if I remember right, and it was the first round. Not 100% sure, but I think it was with Gowanda. Anyways, moving on, 15-10 is the score. Brawlers in the lead, looking to put this one away. Rocket Oil trying to force overtime. Will we see it? And that time, an interference. Went up against the other team there. Still 15-10. Battle continues. Miami looking for the win, and Miami's got the win. 15-10, the final. Shane Geyser and the Miami Brawlers are moving on to round 2 of the 2022 CDL preseason tournament. And I dare you to say that 5 times fast. That's a lot of twos. Remember when we had Tuesday back in February? It was all 220, 220. Anyways, coming up next, last game of this opening game day of the 2022 preseason. We got the Nevada Thunder hosting the New York Empire. It's coming up. And we are back and ready to get down to it. It's the last game here in the first round of our preseason tournament. So 7 teams eliminated, 7 teams have moved on. Time to get that nice round, even number 8, right, that moves on to join the other 8 to make a sweet 16 teams remaining in the tournament that will all compete on Thursday, the 17th. St. Paddy's Day. Should be fun. Anyways, so we've got 2 teams set to go head-to-head here. The New York Empire on the road with high expectations. I mean, this team they do really well in the regular season. Come playoff time, just doesn't work out well. But they've had preseason success. They actually won this tournament, this preseason tournament, back in 2020. They'll look for more success today. They are on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. The team that had the worst record of the regular season last year. They got the number 1 overall pick on their team, and he's at that middleman spot today. Grid Tech right here, so we'll see if he comes out now. See what happens. Because maybe Purple Fire gets it done for them. But we'll see. Of course, that's a big acquisition. Purple Fire from the Tampa Bay Gators was dropped. Nevada picked him up, so huge draft for the Nevada Thunder. This team could be a lot better this year. So that being said, the highest seeded team in the first round about to take the field. They lead the way with 15 turbo. Of course, I'm talking about the New York Empire. Secondary or middleman spot for them is Rising Heat. At the captain spot is Black Bullet 2, and at 5-point gainer for the New York Empire, it's Inferno. To the home side of the field, we've got Purple Fire, former Gator, leading the way for the Nevada Thunder here in 2022. Follow him out there is the number 1 overall pick of the 2022 draft. That is Grid Tech. At the captain spot, it's Black Lena. And that 5-point gainer is 7 series for the Nevada Thunder. So, Nevada just recently celebrating a bit of an anniversary, if you will, because it's the 26th season of the league, but it goes back 20 years to the 6th season. February 16th of 2002, the Nevada Thunder won Crash Bowl 6 in overtime against the Gowanda Outlaws to win their one and only world title in franchise history. So anyways, that being said, we move on here. 15 Turbo Purple Fire starting us off, and Purple Fire has a quick flip here. 5-0 the score. It is the Thunder in the lead. And that brings out Rising Heat. And Rising Heat is down, getting flips quicker than pancakes at a Waffle House. It is 10-0 the score in favor of the Nevada Thunder. They look to put this game away here. Purple Fire, welcome to Nevada. Can he take down Black Bullet 2 for the shutout today? Almost did right there. The defense of Black Bullet 2 not going to be effective. Donuts have been served for dinner in the main event of our opening preseason game day. 15-0. How do you do? The rookie didn't even get the start. Purple Fire from the Tampa Bay Gator he's just saying, hey Kuma, wish you never traded me now, huh? Anyways, that's what he's basically saying. Who says cars don't have a personality or that they don't feel something, right? I mean, okay, yes, I will see a psychiatrist. No, anyway, but what a game. He shows up here and gets the job done. 15-0 the final. The New York Empire eliminated in the first round of this preseason tournament. The Nevada Thunder moving on. Now, I'm pretty sure you might want to know who they're going to be playing in the next round. Well, we're about to show you. As a matter of fact, roll that beautiful beam footage, or should I say, roll those beautiful previews of every match that's going to happen next year. Yeah, let's do that. So, let's go ahead, take a look, and until next time, as always, folks, take care of yourself, be yourselves, much love, as always, peace.